Hi guys, JoJo here with JoJo Crosses. I'm here on Stitched and we are going to start working on our second acre today. Also, some exciting news. Someone just asked me to go. I'll try to put a cut to that here. And then that was exciting. Didn't even have to try on that one. Klaus, he just got here and already he wanted to leave. Apparently he realized this whole island had nothing and he wanted to go. So anyway, yeah, I don't blame him. Not much going on here, but we're working on it, Klaus. If you just would have hung out. But I'm not sad about it. So anyways, for right now, I have one thing in my pocket and that's it, and that's Pico's house. We're gonna move her into her acre. I think what I'd like to do is this acre has to have let me see if I can bring it up. That's the one that I'm kind of basing some things off of, but this is mine actually. Whoops, let me take that one off. So in the top right hand corner was our celestial one, and then I still did not fix this picture. It's supposed to be Japanese villager house and river instead of no items. So anyway, it's wrong. But number 4 up here, the pink one to the left of celestial on the top row there, the hot pink one, that's where we're working today. Bye, Klaus. I'm supposed to roll to see what levels I'm doing, 1 cliff, 2 cliff, or whatnot. So let me get that out really quick. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice, and we got a 6. So a 6 on the chart here, top right, is 2 cliffs, which means I'm going to have 3 layers. Okay, that is going to be a challenge considering that I have to place Pico's house somewhere back there, and I don't want to have I need to be able to have a little walkway path too. All right, well, let's see. So if we do we do 1 big layer here with a 3rd layer, and then so maybe we'll do the opposite corner instead. Let me see if I can place her house here, because I want her on the 1st level. Okay, I need to rethink it. I want it to be as far back as I can go over here. It's gonna smash that rock, but that's okay. Actually, I think I want to come in just a bit from that cliff because I want to be able to put trees. This is the spot. Let's go with this. All right, so we've got that. Now I'm going to head off to my cheating islands and grab all the things I need. Maybe I will, maybe, you know what, maybe before I do that, I'm going to do a little terraforming really quick. So by the magic of video creation, I will come back in just a minute and hopefully this will all look snazzy. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I just thought I'd show you the first start. I'm not sure if this will work. This is level 1. I'm going to try to go up 1 more level, just a small little section like here. Hopefully big enough to have the waterfall trickle down here and then go off to the right in front of Pico's house sort of, and then maybe put a couple trees in the back. So anyway, let me work on that and I'll show you how I get to here in just a minute. Okay, here's how it ended up. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of water coming down from the top and trickling down maybe the side if it will allow me, and then have it all go into a little pool down here that goes off to a river down the other direction to join the other one. So let me get up here and see if I can do the water really quick. Let me see. And then I think it still might allow me to have some room for a tree back there. I'm not exactly sure. We're gonna have to see how that goes. I could always try to expand back a little, but I think I'm to the almost to the line there. So, but I think I could put a tree here and a tree here, I think. And then the worst case scenario, I can always put like one of those pine trees up here. That helps take up some space a lot of times. But that's pretty good for the top portion here. I just want it to look like it goes up and over, you know. And then here, I'm gonna make this one a little bigger down below. So I think I can do a 2-notcher. There. Yeah. And then over here, oh, this is gonna be where I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to do what I want it to do. Let me see if it will. This is a trial and error situation here, so. Alright, let's see if I can do this. If not, we may just have a front-facing waterfall. No, that is also not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, let me get back up there. And see what this little baby will let me do here. Because I just want to make it like it flows across in here. Why won't it let me do one here? There. And then it won't, there we go. That is what I wanted. So let me just bump this cliff out here just one. That way I can round this. Because if you don't, you can't round this cliff right here. I don't think, anyways. I don't want to do that. I just want to round you. It won't let me round that part, I don't think. Yeah, it won't because of the waterfall, which is fine. Let me get up here and see if it at all will let me join this side. I don't think it will, but I want to try. This game is so mean. I mean, I believe it will let me join it here. And then it looks like this crazy little cliff zone here, but maybe that will be okay. That means I can't round this edge right here either, I don't think. Actually, maybe I can. Let me get down and see. Sometimes if it's part of that cliff, it will let me. So let me try. I really don't like how square it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, that is way better. Okay, and then I can do the water now. So just have to join it going along the cliff. And coming over this way. You have to like round everything you want rounded first, or else it won't work. So there we go. Okay, and then we'll join that together. And I'll do some edge rounding over here in a minute. I want to have it kind of have a little bit of a pool. Yeah. There we go. Can this have one more? Yes. Do I like that though? I don't know. I know it's going to drive some of you nuts that these balloons keep going by and I'm not touching them. But I don't really need whatever's in the balloon because I'm cheating. I'm using treasure islands on this one. But you would better believe it. If I'm on my, if I was on my forever island, I would be after that balloon for sure. Okay, yeah, I took the brown line out here since that ate acres done in this acre. We know where it starts now. So I'm going to travel to the next day. I'm going to go to my treasure island, grab the things I need. I will come back with pockets full and ready to go. I just thought I'd show you guys. I haven't even gone to the treasure island yet, but look how cute her house looks back here. She is like the ultimate for a little Japanese design, in my opinion. All right, well, I was able to get some of those trees up there and the little pink ones. How well you're going to be able to see those? I mean, I guess from a distance you can see them as you walk up. I'm going to also plant some of those trees back here too and put some of the little pink ones as well. So let me just plant a couple here. I want to put a bamboo in this way. And then I want to see if I can get one of the pink ones in front of that, like this. And then we'll push that back a bit, just so it's kind of, like I said, peaking, but not totally overtaking, you know what I mean? And then, actually, that's going to be too far over, I just know it. Because I want to see if I can get another tree in front of that, like right kitty corner from that. Let me see if, I might have to maneuver that tree in a minute here. Let me see. Yeah, for sure. Because it's just like not even doing anything out there. All right, let's pop it this way. Perfect. And then I think we'll put one more like right here, popping out. I don't want too many of them. I just want them kind of peeking off in the distance because they don't look very natural, and they kind of, you know, they're just adding that little pop of the pink cherry blossom, you know. But they're still kind of cute, so we're just going to leave them there. Okay, well, let's see where it will let me. Further out. Okay, that's fine. That is totally fine. Okay, and now you're probably wondering, like, why are you over there? Well, I need to download a custom code for my pathway that I'm going to use over here. So I found this creator that made a little rock pathway. I want to look at it and see if I like it. This is kind of what I was thinking of, is this little dirt path that has the rocks mixed in. But then also there's the rock path with a lot of variation there. And so I just have to decide, do I want the dirt path mixed in or not? But I think what I'm going to do is download both of them. They also have, well, okay, her name is Lily, hopefully. Anyways, they have the dirt path just plain too, but I really like the rocks. And I think I could also use this if I have like a cottage core section or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and download this. So I'll be right back, but you see the MA down below, so it's there for you. And then if you ever want to have like easy access to get to it, once you click on one, if you just see on the right bottom, it says X favorite. If you just press the X, it'll star it. And then when you go in the beginning, you can always look for favorites too, and it will pull this one back up for you. And you don't have to go hunting around for where it is, you know? So I just thought I'd show you that. But anyways, I'm going to pause this so I can download it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, and I wasn't sure if you guys knew this or not. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but if you go into your ABD after you've used the portal once in Able Sisters, you can buy this little add-on. And it's just 300 Nook miles, but it adds the ability to load a custom design while you're out and about on your app versus having to go into Able Sisters every time. So just so you know, and then so now look, if I go in here, it's telling me I have the custom designs portal, and if you go up to the top up there, it shows an X at the top. And so if I just press my X, it goes into that same portal that we were just in. and then I can download other things if I want to, or add-ons or whatever, which I'm gonna go in because I forgot to do the skinny paths on this trail. And I was thinking I could also use it for like forest core, that kind of thing. I only have one favorite here, and that was that lily that I saved. And so here's my, I'm showing you how to get it to favorites. So here's the same lily, and I'm just gonna go down here, and these are the ones that I did not download that I want to download because there might be some skinny portions that I need to have this for. First of all, one of my ideas was to go ahead and stick some of these little bamboo luck things here, just sticking off the side. So I'm going to put like just a little patch of dirt on the ground, and I'm going to put it in 2 different spots, and then I want to put a couple things in between there too. So I figured if I do that, and then what I can do is put the bamboo grass, I think is what it is. Oh, does it take more space than I thought it does? Hold on, let me see. No, it's a 1. It was a 1x1 as far as I remember. So, and I'm going to turn it. And then I don't know if you know, if you click on it, it gives you a little, it gives you a little, like, fortune-y thing. And then I want to put a rock in between here. So I'm going to put a tall garden rock. And then behind this, I'm going to put 1 more little bamboo grass going the opposite direction. Let's see what this one gives me for my fortune. It's a green piece of, please grant me inspiration for new recipes. Oh, and books. Okay. All right. Who doesn't like a good book? Okay, and then here I'm going to go ahead and plant a flower or so. Let's see. Back here, I thought I could put see if it goes back. It's not there. There, exactly. Senmizuki barrels. I'm not going to be able to be saying that correctly, but I think they're cute for a little Asian area for sure. Let me see, I want it that way maybe? Yes. There's some of this water looks kind of weird to me over here. So I'm going to kind of fix the pond a little bit. Alright, so I think I'm going to bust out this a little bit, and then I want to fix this. And let's see, we're going to go like this and make this a little angled right there. Perfect. And see if it will allow me to put something up here at all. Plant, no. Little plant over there, no. I'm just seeing if it'll let me plant anything in front of those barrels. You can also stick stuff on top of the barrels, but I'm just going to leave them a little more on the simple side. I'll leave that flower there, though. It looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything planted in there. Let me go see about putting the custom design down. I need to get the path going from her house. Alright, so we're going to try this path. I want to first see how it looks on the ground, and if I like it. If it blends with this kind of look I'm trying to go for. Whoops. Let's see, over here. Let's try it there. And then let me just get a little bit of it down and see how I like it, and if it's kind of doing what I want it to do. I'm not sure, like I say, if this is going to be the route we're going to go, but it might be. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see, this one can go straight, and this one will turn away from that tree. But this is like the part of just kind of figuring it out, you know what I mean? And sometimes that is the hardest part for me, is getting this little thing to work the right way and look the way I want it. And then once it like starts to kind of look that way, I'm like, okay, now I know which direction I'm going and stuff. And I know what my idea is. I mean, we're very simple here as far as this Asian design. There are people who do the most elegant, beautiful Asian designs I've ever seen in my life with big buildings and gorgeousness. I will not be that person on this island anyways. There's just not enough space. Like if you want to do a big magnificent Japanese build or elegant build or whatever, these are really just going to be simple ones on my island, and little tastes of things. But because like I said, I am nowhere near the capability of some of these other people that, oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys have seen some of them, but they are beautiful. Like people have made them look like huge Japanese cities with big buildings, and oh, it's just gorgeous. So I wish I could do it more justice, but this is as good as it gets here, and I am culturally inept, we'll say. I don't know enough about the Japanese culture to make to honor it. So I'm just doing a basic Asian-ish looking place or Japanese-ish looking place and hoping that it will pass for now. And hopefully I don't offend anyone out there as far as this is concerned, but yeah. I actually, when I was younger, I had a Japanese friend of mine that had come over as an exchange student, and we met I was babysitting some kids, and she was actually an exchange student for their family, and we became very fast friends during that summer where she was there, and I learned a lot about Japanese culture from her, but just in a teenage, like very young approach, you know what I mean? Like she was probably maybe 15 or so, and I was young also, maybe 16. So what I did learn was very minimal, you know what I mean? So anyways, but I just have such a beautiful love and appreciation for the Japanese culture and like all the beautiful things they have over there and stuff. So it's on my bucket list of places I would love to go someday and see their whole area in person and stuff like that. So I hope someday I can. Okay, I'm not sure about this. Let's see. I don't think it's like looking terrible, but it definitely looks a little foresty. And I think that was the intention of this trail that this person made, was because she had a lot of little forest signs in there and stuff. But I think it's cute. I like it. I like the stones being worked in. I think I'm going to throw some of these regular stones around the edges just to kind of tie it together a little bit and things like that. But yeah, I kind of want to just work it in somehow. And I feel like if I do it on here, I can, if I use it, I can use it in other places too. So, okay, let me grab, I'm trying to vary what I use here so it doesn't all look the same, you know what I mean? Okay, there's that, and this one, I think we'll do this one again, and then this one will go, this direction would be good because it kind of makes the path look like it should go that way. Yeah, I'm not doing this justice at all. I think I want to change these ones around, which is what I'm doing here. So like, you're like, what are you doing? You just put that. I'm just trying to spread it out a little bit. If you guys hear any weirdness in my room, my pups are sitting right next to me. They are very restless today and wanting my attention. which I get because they're kind of bored when I'm sitting here doing this. So I understand, but at the same token, I have things to get done, little puppers. So anyways, but they're kind of trying to tell me like, no, you're ignoring me and I don't like it. Alright, we'll just do regular dirt in these ones here. I want it to be too plastered with rocks and stuff. Oops, oh man. Of course, there's always got to be one little rebel that breaks away. There we go. Is that how I had it? I think so. Okay. Alright, well there's the path. Let me see if I can throw in a few of these little like extra rocks and stuff and see if I can make it look a little bit, I don't know, a little bit cohesive, I suppose. Let me put a little rock there. And then I'd like to put another one. I want to put a little bit over where I think I'm going to put the bench. Let me find this. Let's do this one. I could do like a little rock pathing kind of thing over here. I think that would look cute. And then put another one down here. Put a big hole. Yeah, I think that would be a good place for a little bamboo bench. There's going to be trees in here too to kind of cover the walkway. I'm going to try to put some of those in. So let me go get some more trees, a few more of my decorative items, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm going to go ahead and plant some of these trees that I have in my pocket so I can empty it out. I got the flowers that I would like to use and things like that. So I just want to spread around some of these things and make this look like a little lush walking path, if that makes sense. Like a little peaceful little path that you can just kind of walk around. Okay, tree, and then I have some bushes I want to put into, and I'm squeezing one more tree right here. Nope, no. I guess here's where this will go. All right, well there's my trees. Okay, and then I would like to get in some of the other decorative items that I have here. So I picked up these little Kirikaropi bridges. I thought they would look really cute if I put one here and there. So let me, and I want to put these down before I get to where I can't fit them with my plants and stuff, you know. So, and then I'm going to put some of this other stuff down too, just while I can. Maybe a bridge right here would be cuter. Let's see, but not. Not that direction. Let's try that and go this way. Alright, I do like that. Okay, yes, I do like that. So that looks cute. I want to put down my little bamboo doll in here because I think those are cute for when you're walking through, like you can just, you know, bop it. Because I don't know if you use these, but I think they're super cute. I like that little doll. I think it's adorable. Alright, and then let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I got these little lanterns. I thought those were really cute. And I have the big Torah arch that I'm going to put in. I want to put one there. And I'd like to put one like right here. So I need a reserved space for those. But I think a little lantern right here would look cute, just to put it back here. And I like the little frog one. I think he's adorable. Even though this is not a frog living in this area, this is Pico. But I like it. I think they're cute little lanterns. And I don't mind it. Okay, you can't even see that. Let me maybe put this up by her house. I think that would look cuter to have it like right maybe here. There's no reason why she can't be a fan of the froggy stuff. There aren't really any Asian frogs that I could think of that I would want to be representing the Japanese area. If you have an alternative or can think of something though, let me know. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of flower and plumage and things around. I decided to go with gold, red, and black because that, to me, is somewhat traditional Japanese garden type colors and stuff like that. I don't know that that's correct, honestly, but it's just kind of what I imagine when I think about the Japanese culture and stuff. It's really kind of something that comes into mind. So, and I always think these little these flowers that you lily of the valleys always look a little more on the Asian side to me, so I like those for this. But all right, got that one there. I don't want to overdo the flowers, but I definitely want to have some in here. Let me put another bush in. Let me see. I'll put some bushes in back here if it will go. Let me put a bush in here. Perfect. And then I want to jump up here. Oh, I don't have my ladder. I didn't have any room in my pockets for the things I need, so I had to leave them over here. Okay, that's a shovel. Let's see what else I have. Tall garden rock. Ooh, cherry blossom pondstone. Branches. Oh, the big pine tree. I'd like to try putting that somewhere. Wheat field. I'm not sure if I'm going to use wheat field or not. Let me put the pine tree. I think I'm going to put him back here, back behind these to give it a little more lush appearance. Let me see where I can get it to go in. I might, if I stand here and plop it this direction, I think that will work. Let me see. Ah, yeah, I like that. Definitely. Now I'm trapped. I am trapped. Oh no, am I gonna have to rescue myself again? Push that out. Push that back. I need to be smarter than the actual game. So I was like, oh no, I'm trapped. Okay, I'm gonna grab the other pine tree. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can squeeze it in up here somewhere. Maybe behind these trees. Oh, it's kind of big. It probably will not go there, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I can put it in, like, behind this right here, off to the side. Maybe that will work. That looks good. That kind of fills in the back and makes it look a little more lush. I kind of like that. And then back here, you know what? Now I'm going to put the little cherry blossom branches here if it'll go. It's kind of a big item and I don't want to have to walk around it. So let me see if it will, first of all, go in there. And then second of all, if, ooh, it pushes way back. That's awesome. Okay. Very good. I won't be able to plant any flowers or bushes next to it. It's just a very large item, so, but maybe I can put a bush back here. What do I have left in my pocket? Yeah, one went in there. Not that you can see it real well, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put a red one in here. And let me see what else I can put. Will this fit? No, it won't fit any more that direction. Let's put another white lily of the valley in here. I still have to have that toru thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the good name for it, but let's see if a flower will fit here. Get some gold. We gotta have it near the entranceway. A little gold in there. Alright, I really wanted to have on this little ledge in front of me, I think I'm gonna build a little pathway to go across just so I can get up there and fix that, and then I will jump down. But I know something will fit. I just have to squeeze it in there, but the problem is getting up to it. I can't do that part. So let me get up there really quick and see if I can fix that, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to get up here. I think I'm going to put gold up here too, because I think that will add a nice bit of coloration that I like there. And then I just need to bust this back out because, you know, when you do it. So let me get that out of there, and then do this. Whoops. Bust that out, and bust this one out. There we go. Perfecto. And then this line here is actually still within my limits. So I'm probably going to take this out and put some flowers and things along here because we're not going to leave the lines. That would just not make sense. So let me do this and I'll be right back. Okay, and then I decided I want to put the little frog over here. So I'm going to place him down. It's this little snack. But I think he looks so cute. Look at him. He is adorable. So we're placing him. I know it is not typically like a thing, but I don't care. I like it. Alright, and then I just have to make it back to the pond that it was. So let me see. Let me see if that did the trick. And then I have to move this pink blossoming thing again to fix this because of course I can't get in there, so let me do that. Alright, and then we get back to my little thingamabob and just put a little arch there, perfecto, and then push that back. I love that. I think that looks super cute. Okay, it's not letting me push it anymore. Let me try it from this angle here. I think, did I not have it that angled? Maybe I didn't. That's a bummer. Okay, so it's not liking that. And let me try plopping it in from this direction because maybe it's just that. Let me see. Nope, maybe it is this. Let's try this. Nope, that doesn't going right back where it was. And I just plucked the pansies, which does not make me very happy either. There, that is where I wanted it. Okay, perfect. I was like, why is it not going? It went before. It always just wants to argue. That's all it wants to do. Alright, let me go get the little Tora thing that I'm talking about. You guys will see it when it goes up there, but I'll be right back. Okay, I just got back. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the Tory. Yeah, that guy. So I thought that would look good here. Let me see if I can push it. There we go. At the entryway. And then I thought another one might look good like right in here. Let's try it here. Hold on just a second. No, not there. You see how far over I can bump it. There we go. That. Yes. That is what I was thinking, like that. I think that looks good. And then I want to put in a few more things. So I definitely want to put like a couple of rocks in. I'm going to put a pond stone in here. Let me find... actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put the bamboo partition here. Let's see if that's going to be too blocking. Where did you go? I literally just saw it. It's right here, isn't it? Right there. Okay, let me push that. I don't like that. It's just kind of hanging out there all by itself, so that's wonky. Alright, let's go back up here. So garden rock. Nope, that's not what I want there. How about the blossoming, that one? That is what needs to go there. That's cute. I think the big garden rock could go here, like the tall one. Tall garden rock. Like that. And then I think I could put the other smaller rock right next to it. Garden rock. I think that would look good. Yes, I like that. And then up over here, I feel like we need something bigger in here. What do we have? None of this is like that big of a space holder or anything. Cherry blossom bonsai small. I could put a little bamboo partition here, I suppose. Instead. And then maybe just put some more cherry blossom, the little cherry blossom plant here, if I can find it. Not the bonsai. I want the big taller one. Let's see. Maybe I don't have another one. I may not have another one. What about this guy? Of course, he's already up there, kind of together like that. I could put another pond stone down here. Let me put some little liquid in there. No, like that. Maybe this way, a little bit more with that. Looks out of place. I don't have anywhere else except for there, so I think that looks weird. Alright, let's do the pond stones. Let's plop that in there. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. Let me put some flowers behind. I'm going to put a red one. And I'd like a gold one if it will work. Yeah, exactly. Alright, and then in here I think I'd like to put a white one. And we need a little black in here. I'm going to put a little black lily in here. Perfect. Okay. It's coming along. I think that looks good back there. You don't need to walk back there anyways. And I kind of like how it makes it look more lush. You can still see the tree peeking through, but it doesn't, it's not so blatantly obviously a fake tree. Alright, in here I think I'm going to put another red one. I still want to bring that red in. And so as long as you can kind of see it a little bit. And then up on the hill, let's see, we can probably throw in, let's see, let's put a flat garden rock over here, just along the walkway. Well, it's not really a walkway, along the side, the edge. Put that there. Let's put another flower back behind here. I think we could do, what do I have behind there? I have that. Let's do more gold around this little waterfall. And let's do another red one to bring the red in on this side. And then, God, I could have done another bamboo partition right here. That would actually probably look nice. Just to kind of break it up, you know? Yeah, let me go grab one of those. Okay, before I forget to, I saw this in my stuff. I want to put this bamboo bench here, because that is what this was intended for. And then I also wanted to put a little mum cushion around. Maybe here would be cute to put this. I have a little red one. Little place to sit. I think that would be cute. And then on this side, let's put that bamboo partition in. I think I've got it up here somewhere. There we go. Put that there. Perfect. And then up here, I was thinking I have a little, this small little not bamboo, but cherry blossom bonsai. I think that would look cute back here, just to bring some of the pink in. I actually would love to put that on top of that barrel up there, but that was such a pain to get down from and all that stuff. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is and not worry about it. Okay, and then we have the pond stone. I think I could drop that up here too. Maybe if I move back a little bit, I could. I don't know if it'll fit. Yeah, it'll fit. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to plant a flower back here. Let's do just a black lily. I think I'm going to climb up here and see what I can do up top. We need some more flowers on the tip top of this hill. And I wanted to bring in some of the stuff we have around. Let's put the gold, and then let's put a black one behind it. Perfect. And then back here, if I can find a little will this guy go? No. What else do I have in here? These are all blossom piles, so not much. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave that then. I don't think I have anything else I'd want to fit in there. Let's put a flower back here. And then behind here, hello, girl. There we go. Behind here, I was gonna put one of those baobab trees. I'm probably totally messing that up, but I've always thought it looks kind of cool, you know? So I was gonna slap that in. I don't know if you'll be able to see it once everything's said and done, but I'm trying. Alright, and let's see. Maybe I can put one more little. No, that's okay. We're good. I don't really need to cram it full of things. I just want it to definitely have a vibe, you know? Okay, and then let's see. Am I good over here? I think I'm good. Now, whether or not this is going to blend with anything else, because these do not go together whatsoever. There's really no cohesiveness here, but I think it's okay. I mean, it suits the villagers and stuff like that, so I think it's all right. I did have some fencing that I had thought about using too. I might put that in a little sporadically. So let me grab some of that out really quick, but we are almost done. Okay, so I was thinking, so my line is here, like this is the line, but I just took it out. I left one little notch just so we could see where it is. I'm thinking what I'd like to do maybe is I have this imperial fencing, and so I think I'm going to try to put like a little piece here, and here, and here, and just kind of alternate it. Whoops. Right here. Oh, this may not let me do it here. Okay, well, let me see what we can do here. Let me do another one here. Nope. Here. Nope. Here. It's very picky about where it will let you do it. Okay. Will it go here? Yes. Okay. And here. Nope, that's in the other acre. So we're not going to do that. However, I could put a little of the hedge because I did use some hedge on that side, and that would go cute. So we can do that on the line. Now, is this going to block it off too much? Let me see. I want to still be able to see what's going on back there, you know? But I also want it to look, yeah, it's still cute. I like that. Alright, I think that's good. We're just going to do it along the front. I can move this now. I just wanted you to be able to see where my line is. But so we'll move this and this and this. This is all still part of this little build. So let me put a little bit more of this fencing down on this side. I just want to put one piece on the one side with a hedge just to join it together somewhat. So it's cohesively going this way too. Whoops, not that, this. This one. Beauty. Perfect. It just kind of ends it off nicely. Let me put one more little, one more piece of that Asian one, the imperial one here. Do this. Yeah. Just so you can kind of see where the edge is. And then we can go in here, and I have these two blossom viewing lanterns. So I thought if I can fit one right here, I'm gonna try. Okay, can you even, no you cannot. Can't even see that. No, that doesn't even work because you can't see it. Alright, well that's kind of a bummer. Let me see if I can fit it out this direction then. Maybe if I put one here. Oh, they're much shorter than I thought. Okay, and then I'll put maybe another one right here. Oh yeah, I like that. They're kind of lined up and look good there. Okay, you can still walk along. It's perfect. All right, and then I think everything else is just blossom piles, which I'm going to put a couple around to make the, oh my gosh, sorry, I can't get her to do a thing here. I just want to put a few along the way so you can see the pink. Bring in those cherry blossoms, you know what I mean? Put another one over here. Nope, don't want it there. How about right in front of me, right here? Yes. And then I want to put one more, like right, if I can get it in front of her door, that would be really cute, but may not go. Let's see. No, of course there's no room, because this game wants to steal my joy. Okay, that works. I'll take it. Alright, you guys, let me take my helmet off thing, and then we'll take a tour. Alright, my friends, well, this is the Japanese inspired acre of my island. So you would enter in here into our little nature walk. Got our little frog hanging out, our waterfall area here with some pink blossom trees and bamboo. We've got our fencing to line the area and some of the little bridges and a little bench to sit on and rest, just to enjoy the peacefulness. And then we've got Pico's beautiful little house back here, and then just some lush trees in the back to fill it in and make it look pretty. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and that it was something that inspired you a little bit to maybe branch out and do a little bit different decorative stuff around your island. I just wanted to mention that I had a long time ago said that we were going to be the jaywalkers, and then I was looking into what other things are called jaywalkers, and it looked like it was more in reference to some religious groups that, I think the J stands for Jesus or something, which is awesome, beautiful, lovely. I am supportive of whatever makes you happy and joyful for sure. But I don't want to steal their thunder. So I am going to change my little, my little name to, or the name of what people would be that might subscribe to my channel, to be the J Crossers instead of the J Walkers. So I think we're going to go that direction. So the little J Crossers. So I would also love if you guys would subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I did put out a poll about streaming. I've never streamed before. I might give it a try, but I just wanted to run by you guys and see if you guys like to watch streaming or not. I don't want to do it if you guys don't like it, you know what I mean? So, and then moving forward, this will be Monday, Wednesdays will be the 20 Acre Island, and then Fridays are going to be Forever Fridays. Every now and then, maybe Tuesday or a Thursday, I might throw in a different video just in case I want to try something different or look at a different game or something like that. But for now, that's going to be the schedule that we're on. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, whatever, please list them down below and let me know what you think. Otherwise, I hope that you guys like this, like the build, enjoyed it. I really appreciate you taking the time to spend with me, and I will see you on the next one, you guys. All right, take care. Bye.